Hey guys, it's Turbo Tony here. Going to be installing this TurboXS RFL stock location blow-off valve kit on my 2010 Genesis Coupe. Let's check it out. Alright, so when you first take your RFL blow-off valve out of the box, you're going to have the main unit, some tubing, short piece of tubing, rubber cap, T-fitting, zip ties, washers, and the mounting hardware. There's two ways of going about installing this unit. In regards to tubing or running the vacuum lines, so you can run it from your manifold as you would an HKS setup, or you can run it from the stock boost line or vacuum line. I'm going to be running it from the OEM vacuum line, so the line that runs the bypass valve as stock. But I'll go over both ways just in case you guys want to run it that way. Alright, so there she is, fresh from the coin op, so she's looking all kinds of fancy. So the first thing you're going to do is unbolt your OEM bypass valve. If you have a cold air intake, this makes this job very simple. It is located right there. You'll see a piece that looks very similar to the TurboXS kit. It's going to have 3 bolts, 1, 2, and 1 underneath, which is kind of a pain in the ass to get to, but not too difficult by any means with the right tools. Alright, so I will go ahead and get that off. Alright, so we've gone ahead and taken off the stock bypass valve with the 3 bolts, and then you're going to see the inlet is right there. You just have to pay attention to where the moon is. It's on the top left corner side. Sorry, camera strap. Cool. So you're going to take your TurboXS unit and you're going to line up that moon, focus, that moon to the mouth on the bypass valve. And then you simply put the washers in the bolts and fasten it down. So let's go ahead and get that unit in place. Alright, so we're just finishing up bolting on the unit. You're going to want to take note that you're going to want to take the trumpet mouth off. It just unscrews. It'll give you access to this last bolt. Alright, so now that we've got the unit installed and we've got the trumpet back on, so you can see it in there, we're going to run the tubing. There's 2 ways of running it. There's the running it off of the OEM vacuum line. So you have your line coming off your solenoid. You're just going to plug it in. That's it. Easy as that. You can use the OEM line, or you can use the line or the tubing supplied in the kit. I would probably go with the tubing supplied in kit as it's a little bit thicker and it's a little bit of has a larger inner diameter, which fits the RFL a little bit better. The second way of doing it is to run it using the T-fitting and the extra tubing supplied. What you're going to want to do is set it up just like this, where it's going to be one end is going to have the extra bit of tubing, one end is going to have the long bit of tubing, and you're going to unplug this guy right here. Let me just get into focus. This little guy right here, and you're going to plug this tubing onto that black nipple, that one right there, and then this end is going to plug into this guy. As you're going to pull it off and then put it on here, and then this is going to go in there. It's very simple. Then you're going to run this line all the way across. You can run it on with zip ties, and then it's going to plug into the unit. Easy as that. So we're just going to get this rigged up, and we're going to get some, and we'll hear how it sounds. So as you can hear, it was it's really loud. It's kind of a mix between a Forge, I want to say, and an HKS kind of chirp. When I first bought the car, I had a HKS SQV on a cold pipe, and I really liked it, but I found it to be too chirpy. So then I went to the Forge, and I wasn't too happy with that, just because it was a little bit quieter. So I think this is a nice middle ground.